government. You know, in 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men and smoking crack. And a guy came forward, Larry Sinclair, and said, I'll sign an affidavit. And he did. I'll take a lie detector. And he did. I smoked crack with Barack Obama and had sex with him. Well, that was obviously true. Nobody reported it, not because they were squeamish about sex or drugs, but because the Obama campaign said anyone who reports on this gets no access to the Obama campaign.
In a stunning revelation that has sent shockwaves through the political landscape, Tucker Carlson, America's most provocative conservative voice, unearthed shocking truths about one of the most iconic couples in modern history, Barack and Michelle Obama.
All right, Tucker Carlson, it's great to have you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eduardo.
I'm told we don't have much time, so I'll try to move through the topics quickly. I want to start with Mike Johnson, who, you know, a couple days ago on your show, you said...
What began as a casual conversation spiraled into a jaw-dropping expose as Carlson's guest unveiled explosive claims that challenged everything we thought we knew about the former president and first lady.
Potentially, when one side tries to stack the deck and lock in a permanent grip on power, either by actively suppressing votes or politicizing the armed forces or using the judiciary, the criminal justice system to go after opponents.
Letters purportedly penned by Obama himself hint at a hidden identity, while startling images and rumors swirl around Michelle's true nature. Could it be that the Obamas have been playing a role in a carefully crafted political drama, obscuring their real identities and sexual orientations from the public eye?
Julian Assange and John Carrico both went to jail for telling the truth. Neither one stole classified documents from the U.S. government. Neither one of them hacked into anything. Julian Assange told you a lot about what the U.S. government was doing abroad and told you everything about what the DNC was doing to rig its own primaries back in 2016. Remember the WikiLeaks dump? You know about that because of Julian Assange. And by the way, if you're a Bernie Sanders...
As the mastermind behind the wildly popular Tucker Carlson Tonight, which captured millions of viewers with its unflinching approach to hard-hitting topics, Carlson has never shied away from tackling the elite's secrets. After a shocking departure from Fox News, he re-emerged on his own platform, fearlessly diving into the stories that mainstream media dare not touch.
But still, Michelle's spilling the family secrets, like how Barry gets on her nerves. Listen.
Barack, he had to adjust to what on time was.
Because he was on that island time.
Well, but, I've got this husband who's like, when it's time to leave, it's 3 o'clock, he's getting up and going to the bathroom. And I was like, dude, like a 3 o'clock departure means you've done all that, It's like, don't start looking for your glasses, at the 3 o'clock departure. But he's improved over 30 years of marriage. But that was
Now, with this bombshell revelation about the Obama marriage, Carlson once again invites us to question the narratives we've been fed. Are we on the brink of discovering the truth, or is this merely the latest twist in a long-standing political saga? Buckle up, because this is just the beginning. Join us as we dive deep into the scandal, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explosive content.
I don't understand how we got so toxic and just so divided and so bitter, and I get why sometimes people just don't want to pay attention to it. And we all have friends like that. We have family members who just like, it's all a circus out there. I get that.
Barack Obama's alleged sexual orientation, the letters that started it all. Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, has long been admired for his leadership and progressive vision. However, recent revelations have sparked controversy regarding his sexual orientation.
It's remarkable, Tucker, that someone could twice be elected President of the United States, serve 8 years, and huge pieces of his earlier life remained undiscovered. And it's not just a girlfriend, it's his closest intellectual companion, his closest friend from Harvard Law School, the person who actually helped edit his autobiographical memoir, Dreams from My Father. It's remarkable that journalists didn't do this basic.
Historian David Garrow, in his research on Obama, uncovered letters from 1982 to Obama's ex-girlfriend, Alex McNear, in which Obama candidly expressed fantasies about men. Although he characterized these thoughts as purely imaginary, the existence of these letters has ignited public speculation about his sexual identity.
You're just a guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party.
Yeah. Pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy that's introduced to me as Barack Obama. I had given Barack $250 to pay for coke. I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort, and next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go.
Even though you had sex with him twice, you did cocaine with him, watched him smoke crack twice, you had no idea who he was.
I had no idea who he was.
Let me just ask the obvious question. What was Obama like on crack? Is it your sense that that's who Obama is, just transactional, or that he's bisexual, or like what is this?
It definitely wasn't Barack's first time.
The situation is exacerbated by the fact that these letters are archived at Emory University and remain largely inaccessible, prompting concerns over potential attempts to suppress information. Garrow noted that many journalists hesitate to pursue the matter due to fears of backlash from the political elite. This secrecy has fueled further curiosity regarding what additional information may be concealed in the archives.
You know, it's times like this when you realize having honest, competent leadership in government really matters. It makes a difference. And today I'm asking you to vote for some of those leaders.
Allegations regarding Obama's sexual orientation are not new.
Pastor James Manning, this is a very important program because the issue of Barack Obama's sex and drug abuse are now beginning to take root in this society. Albeit small, it is beginning to be noticed. The Globe is in God only knows how many tens of thousands of stores in this country, maybe.
In 2012, a provocative Newsweek cover titled "The First Gay President," which aimed to honor Obama's support for LGBTQ+ rights, was misconstrued by some as an implication of his personal sexual identity. The cover stirred debates, especially among conservative groups, who used it to advance conspiracy theories about Obama's private life, particularly his marriage to Michelle Obama.
You find out we're just making stuff up. You'd at least give him a talking to. And you sure want to put him in charge of anything. So, you know, I didn't mean to get so serious. But when I hear about this stuff, I start feeling like we don't have enough of a sense of what's at stake here.
Despite the lack of evidence supporting these claims, such theories persist and continue to circulate, illustrating the intersection of politics and public perception regarding sexual orientation. Overall, the combination of historical letters and media interpretations contributes to ongoing speculation about Obama's personal life and sexual orientation.
Explain why, if this incident happened in 1999, you waited until 2007 or 2008 to come forward. It's a question of credibility, sir. Why didn't you come forward back in 1999 or 2000?
Well, number one, in 1999, I really didn't care whether he was a senator from Illinois or not. To be honest with you, I wasn't a resident in Illinois. As far as why now, I was living in Mexico up until 2006. It really was of no interest to me. I know plenty of politicians, both locally and internationally, that are pretty much crooked. The whole issue was based on his drug use and his claim that he had not used drugs since his college days, and that was the whole issue that brought.
Larry Sinclair's allegations, real or just a prank? In 2008, Larry Sinclair emerged during the heated presidential race between Barack Obama and John McCain, alleging that he and Obama engaged in homosexual sex and cocaine use in 1999 when Obama was an Illinois senator.
The limo driver that I was looking for someone to enjoy the night with. The introduction was made through the limo driver.
And what happened?
We had a few drinks. I had made some comments about wanting Coke, so we got in the limo and left, and we started drinking. I started snorting. He started smoking. I actually put my hand on his knee and started to rub up his thigh, and I performed oral sex on Barack Obama. The following
Sinclair claimed he met Obama through a limousine driver and described an encounter in a luxury hotel. His assertions created a media frenzy but were met with skepticism due to his dubious background, including a lengthy criminal history marked by fraud and forgery.
Meet Larry Sinclair. What do you do for a living, Mr. Sinclair?
Currently, I run a nonprofit in Cocoa building affordable housing.
Now, in 2008, when Obama announced his candidacy for president, you made some explosive allegations about him that dated back to some events that occurred in 1999. Is that the year that you met Barack Obama?
It is.
Sinclair's credibility diminished further when he failed a polygraph test, and despite lacking corroborative evidence, conservative groups seized upon his claims to discredit Obama. Some conspiracy theorists suggested that Sinclair was silenced by the government or Obama's camp, but these theories remained unsubstantiated.
But as surely as our future depends on building a new energy economy, controlling healthcare costs, and ensuring that our kids are once again the best educated in the world, it also depends on restoring a sense of responsibility and accountability to our federal budget. Without significant change to steer away from ever-expanding deficits and debt, we are on.
Meanwhile, Reggie Love, Obama's personal assistant from 2007 to 2011, became a focal point for speculation regarding Obama's personal life. Love, a former athlete, accompanied Obama frequently, leading to rumors of a closer relationship.
Since 2006, I've spent a lot of time with our president. I get to work in the West Wing. I get to travel to 33 countries. I've done everything from tracking down newspapers, figuring out what he wants to eat, who he's gonna eat with, and played endless amounts of.
Conspiracy theorists pointed to their intimate interactions at events and private settings as potential evidence of something beyond a professional bond. In his memoir, Love characterized Obama as a big brother and firmly denied any romantic involvement, labeling the rumors as divisive falsehoods.
Win or lose, political campaigns bring out young people who devote themselves to a cause, and they very often make relationships and gain experience that propels them into future successes. Getting more young people of color involved helps make the campaigns better and boost the careers of those staffers. One of the most notable examples of that phenomenon was Reggie Love, personal aide to Barack Obama, beginning during his run for the White House and as president. Called the body man or chief of staff, Reggie parlayed that role into an Ivy League graduate.
Despite his assertions and the lack of evidence supporting the claims, skepticism endures, prompting questions about undisclosed aspects of Obama's life. Ultimately, both Sinclair's allegations and the speculations about Love reflect ongoing tensions and intrigue surrounding Obama's personal narrative amidst a politically charged environment.
Michelle LaVaughn Robinson, girl of the South Side. For the past 25 years, you have not only been my wife and mother of my children, you have been my best friend. You took on a role you didn't ask for, and you made it your own, with grace and with grit and with style and good humor. You made the White House a place that belongs to everybody. And a new generation sets its sights higher because it has you as a role model. So you have made me proud, and you have made the country proud.
Public reaction and media frenzy, the battle over Obama's legacy. The recent exposure of former President Barack Obama's personal letters, particularly those addressed to his ex-girlfriend Alex McNear, has ignited significant controversy and debate in public opinion. The revelations included admissions about his youthful fantasies, which some interpreted as implications regarding his sexual orientation.
It is good to be back in Pennsylvania. It is good to be back in Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh. You know, I love the people of Pittsburgh.
Prompted strong reactions, with opponents, particularly conservative groups, arguing that Obama was concealing his true sexual identity. Critics suggested that his marriage to Michelle Obama could be a facade, while supporters contended that these thoughts reflected a normal process of self-discovery. The media landscape responded differently. Conservative outlets like Fox News and Breitbart intensified scrutiny, particularly focusing on accusations from Larry Sinclair, despite his questionable credibility.
Hello, Detroit! You fired up? Are you ready to go?
Meanwhile, mainstream outlets like CNN and the New York Times urged caution, highlighting the absence of evidence to support claims of Obama's homosexuality and criticizing the politicization of his personal correspondence. Social media became a hotbed for speculation and conspiracy theories, with hashtags like #ObamaGay trending on platforms like X Twitter. Users analyzed the language of the letters, and various conspiracy theories emerged, suggesting long-standing secrets about Obama's personal life. Some even referenced comedian Joan Rivers' controversial joke about Michelle Obama, further fueling the narrative among certain online communities.
Michelle? Michelle LaVaughn Robinson, girl of the South Side.
Overall, the discourse surrounding Obama's letters has starkly divided opinion, with mainstream media adopting a more measured approach while social media buzzes with conspiracy theories and allegations, underscoring the contentious intersection of personal history and political identity. Michelle Obama's gender mystery, the conspiracy that won't die.
You know, everybody I knew, the world I lived in Northwest DC, like everyone works either directly for the government or is a parasite on government effectively, including people I love and know really well. And the media is too, by the way. I mean, the media is reporting on government, but it's also dependent on government. You know, in 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men and smoking crack. And a guy came forward, Larry Sinclair, and said, I'll sign an affidavit. And he did. I'll take a lie detector. And he did. I smoked crack with Barack Obama and had sex with him. Well, that was obviously true. Nobody reported it, not because they were...
Tucker Carlson has recently amplified ongoing conspiracy theories surrounding Michelle Obama, suggesting that she is not a woman but a man. These theories have circulated for years, largely fueled by her public persona as a strong and intelligent First Lady.
And so now we've built this life together, and we've had all these journeys together, and we've had all these hardships.
and we've, raised 2 beautiful children. And there's the love that comes when you see the man that you love care for your children. That's a whole different layer of love. And nothing can replace those memories, That's more important to me than what he accomplished as President of the United States or anything that he's done on paper. The fact that he is a good father to my daughters it's a powerful aphrodisiac.
Critics question Michelle's gender, pointing to her tall, muscular physique and broad shoulders, traits often associated with male athletes. Supporters of this theory assert that her body proportions defy traditional female characteristics, citing biological distinctions, such as men typically having wider shoulder bones compared to their hips.
You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I am so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so.
In addition to the scrutiny of Michelle, allegations regarding Barack Obama's sexual orientation have also emerged, particularly following the revelation of letters from his youth where he imagined sexual scenarios involving men. This has stirred public debate about his private life.
And now moving to Elon Musk, and specifically his father, Errol. He's reignited racist conspiracy theories claiming that former First Lady Michelle Obama is secretly a man and that former President Barack Obama is queer. He made the outrageous statements during an interview on the Wide Awake